here we are. Didn't know what to play. Well, I knew what to play. But we're gonna knock out the first episode of this one first. And then we'll decide later if we'll continue with this or not. Okay, so we're gonna knock out Trails of Cold Steel, New Game Plus, and we're gonna see how it goes. That was not intentional. Well darn. Okay, moving on. These are the options that I'm probably going to go with. I don't really want to make this any more difficult than it has to be. And these are the things that help in that regard. I would really like to carry over the notebook data. I just don't know what I would get rid of to accommodate for this. I mean, I could get rid of slot levels. The problem, though, is that there's slot levels. And it'll make it harder for me to move on. Definitely keeping character levels. This doesn't even cost a point. I have a lot of Mira and Sepith. Don't think I want to get rid of that. So really, I'm kind of just stuck. Oh, recipes are stuck in there too. Ooh. If I were to get rid of something, it would be Mira and Sepith, because that would be the least important thing out of everything. And, I mean, notebook data is not really that important. I mean, none of that information is really that important. But it'll save me time. So, you know what? We're going to get rid of the money. I had like 88,000 plus 50,000 Sepith Mass prepped for my previous playthrough. So this is going to be kind of disappointing. But I will need it. So, here we go. We're going to do Nightmare again. Well, that's disappointing. Let's see. We want to choose this one because it's our newest one that we just did last week. Thanks, game. Ooh. All right, let's get this show on the road. Move this back down.
I was bewildered. I was impatient. I felt overwhelming disappointment with myself and anger at my own weaknesses.
Thanks for worrying about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
On my first day with Class 7, I was sitting in a room full of strangers. Now I know I'm standing among friends.
But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all.
Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough.
I don't know why there's no subtitles.
But getting to know you two showed me that there are nobles who live up to that name.
You just keep reminding me how unlike a noble you truly are.
Before I came to the academy, I was a Jaeger. But I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer. I can't believe it! My very first class trip! We're gonna have the best time!
You deserve the chance to earn that legacy you were talking about. To leave a light for those who'll come after.
So brilliant was my time at the academy that those feelings consumed my every thought, my every waking moment. time I spent with my classmates was something that, in so many ways, changed me. From the strict yet kind instructors who diligently taught us, to the people we met as we traveled across the country. The time spent with them, my memories of them, were like a truly radiant light. And somewhere, a part of me thought that radiance would continue shining for ages to come. But all it took was a single bullet to bring everything crashing down.
Go finish your speech in hell.
That bullet sparked a fire which grew and grew before our eyes, evolving into a great flame that smothered our light in an instant.
Well played, Armbrust.
There were no exceptions, be it those seemingly never-ending days or anything else I'd come to treasure.
Resound, resound, O voice everlasting! Rend night's silent veil and reveal unto all the beautiful world!
Everything was reduced to ash.
But at the end of the day, I'm C. That's the real deal. The Crow Armbrust you've known all this time, he isn't real. He never was.
Back then, I still didn't understand. I didn't know the pure bliss that comes from being with others, nor did I know the ache that comes from parting with them. I didn't understand what it meant to truly love someone. All I could do was endure the torment of my own sense of powerlessness and bottle up the feelings I could do nothing about. All while trying desperately to fight against that ever-burning flame. Where am I? How did I get here? I feel like I was fighting, and then... Am I dreaming?
Of course not. So you've finally woken up.
You're...
And I wish it were, but this is no dream. This is reality. Cold, cruel reality. And you're going to need to hurry up and accept that because you haven't got time to waste. His core's been damaged, which means he's not going anywhere anytime soon. So you're gonna need to protect yourself, Ashen Awakener.
Ashen Awakener? What are you talking about? Wait. What's going on here anyway?
For reference, the final days that played out was October 30th. So it looks like about a month has passed since the events of the first game.
What is that thing? Wait, never mind that. What are you?
Ugh, knock it off! How am I supposed to answer anything when you keep bombarding me with question after question?
Title card.
You're a chosen one. Chosen by a fragment of the ancient great power.
Great power?
That's right. Those fragments were the origin of the great knights that appear in Erebonian legends. At times, they protected people from harm and disaster, while at others, they were the cause of harm and disaster themselves. And the being in front of you is one of them, a divine knight known as the Ashen Knight.
The Ashen Knight? Valmar? Wait. I remember when I called him.
You got it. You've known that name for a while by now. But he's not the only divine knight that's active. The noble faction has one under their control too. That one is known as the Azure Knight, or Dean. Remember? That's the one you fought and lost against.
Got bodied by is what they meant to say.
Why? Why did everyone...
I accidentally skipped that, I'm sorry. It'll happen like a couple more times. Sometimes it just happens.
He had me fooled too. How could I have known that irresponsible playboy was the Azure Knight's Awakener? He's obviously had plenty of experience piloting it too. He must be pretty dedicated to his cause, whatever it is.
Hey, get up! You can hear me, right? Take me back to Trista! Take me back to my classmates!
You're wasting your time. His core was heavily damaged in the battle with the Azure Knight. Didn't I just tell you that? And despite that, he strained himself flying all the way out here afterwards. Even when he was barely hanging on, he prioritized your recovery over his own. You exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with him, you know?
Damn it! This must be somewhere in the Isengard range, on the northern side of the Nortia province.
Huh. I'm surprised you were able to work that out just from a glance. I guess that's what happens when you're raised in the mountain. Hey, where are you going?
Sounds like a different voice actor for Celine. You're gonna follow me around.
My stuff's gotta be around here somewhere.
All right.
I can sense monsters nearby too. I'm gonna need to be careful.
Okay. So they give me some garbage stuff. Now we're gonna equip the good stuff. Man, that is so good. Holy crap, that is so good. What did we get? A golden emblem? That's kind of blah. But I guess it's supposed to be kind of blah. Jeez. Some of these items are ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, we'll equip that one too for now. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, we'll move on. Oh. Alright, we got all our master quartz. So, just before I move on here, I wanna move myself over here for a second. So in last playthrough, I had said some things about some quartz doing certain things, and when I got to those quartz, they didn't do those things, and I was really confused. It's because those things happen in this game. For example, Emblem. That's the one that gives you a triple advantage on an encounter. But in the previous game, it did something else. Like, something completely different. Which was really, really strange. In fact, there's a lot of quartz that don't do what they used to do anymore. And there's a lot of quartz that have been nerfed or buffed or small changes. For example, Force. Before, it gave you 20 CP for killing all the enemies, or for per enemy killed. Now it gives 15. And its middle of the road thing is a little bit different too. I don't remember exactly. I think they changed the second buff or the second ability for this one as well. I don't think it gave Nightmare. It could have. Let's see. But yeah, they changed a bunch of them. And there's the level 5 one for Magus. But anyways, we'll get to all this. We're gonna equip Force for now. We'll also get to all this quartz nonsense a little bit later. I will say that they also changed some of the regular quartz. For example, Strength 3 doesn't give 40 strength anymore. It gives...
Let's move.
50. Which is a really strange change. You could probably notice some of the... there's a little bit of differences going on.
It's safe for now.
We'll get to all that stuff later. Well, sooner rather than later, but the game will explain it on its own. Alright, well, unfortunately I will not be visiting the monster guide because...
I wonder what's going on over at the academy now.
Spoil the crap out of things.
Hey, slow down a minute.
No.
Well, only one way to find out.
Actually, there is one quartz we will equip just right now. protection.
If I keep going this way, I should be able to get out of the canyon.
Excuse me! You can't seriously be thinking of leaving him there out in the open, are you? Hey, say something. Are you mad at me or something?
Why would I be? You only completely disregarded and overruled my decision.
What else was I supposed to do? If we hadn't flown away when we did, you'd be dead by now. We probably would have lost Valimar too. If anything, you should be thanking me.
Forget it. Right now, I want to focus on finding the others. If I keep going this way, I should end up on the highway at some point.
Sorry, but that's a huge waste of time. It's been over a month since all of that stuff happened back in Trista.
A month? You can't be serious! There's no way it's been that long!
Oh sure, don't believe me. Like I said, you completely exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with the Ashen
How
Knight.
did he survive?
And I do mean completely. There was a real chance you could have died.
What?
What did he eat and drink?
It's a miracle you're able to walk around like this a mere month later, and it's all thanks to him. He used what little mana he had left to heal you rather than himself. And just so you know, I've been here this whole time, watching over you. So I really don't think I deserve all of this animosity I'm getting from you.
This can't be. It's been a whole month since what happened near Trista. But then, what happened to the others?
Hey! Wait a... Oh, for heaven's sake!
Green's hair looks a little less black, too. I'm probably just going crazy, though.
Now's our chance.
One other
Let's
thing
get
that
him.
I wanted to do.
Here I go.
In this game, we get new crafts because we actually start this game at like level 60 something, or maybe like 100. I don't remember what you actually start off, but you start off somewhere around the same level that you end the first game, which is really cool. But you know, in order to entice you, they give you some new crafts, which you unlock later on in the game, of course. But let's check out Flame Dragon.
Burn to ash. Fall.
Which you should remember as
Let's keep
Flame
moving.
Slash or Flame Strike or whatever, which was, you know, really good. But yeah, they gave us some new ones. We'll check those out as we go along, as per usual. Yeah, we know what those are. There was one more thing I wanted to equip. And that's... Dragon? There we go. I was like, Dragon?
You could really try calming down a little, you know. You could at least respond.
And we ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. My turn.
Alrighty, so let's check out the new Gale, which is really good.
Second form. Gale!
Oh. Well, it looks relatively the same.
My turn. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, pay no attention to those spheres. We'll get around to talking about those later. I actually don't even remember what they are supposed to be. It's been a little while. I don't remember what they're supposed to be. I know they're really good though, and that you only get one for a really long time, and then you have to earn the second one.
Hey. Hey.
So as per usual, you know,
Enemies in sight. Ready to go?
fighting all the
My
enemies that we
turn.
have not fought yet.
Second form. Gale! I need to hurry and find the
I got a
others.
scouter on that one. Apparently I had... Oh, are you kidding me?
Enemies in sight. Ready to
I
go?
don't remember her doing that. Or
My
anybody
turn.
doing that.
I need to hurry and find the others.
Tira bomb. Lens flare though.
I'd asked this before and didn't get an answer. Probably because I was bombarding you with question after question, but better late than never, I guess. Just what are you anyway? Why do you know so much about everything? And don't even think of saying you're just an ordinary cat, because last time I tried talking to a cat, it did not talk back.
Oopsie. Totally forgot about that, didn't I? I'm what you'd call a familiar. I faithfully serve the witches of the Hexen clan and aid them in fulfilling their duties.
Witches? As in the witches in Erebonian legend? First the Great Night legend turns out to be based on a true story, now this? I feel like I've stepped into a fairy tale.
Well, you know what they say. Truth is stranger than fiction. Whether you believe me or not is up to you. I'm not going to try and convince you.
Oh, I've got no real reason to doubt you at this point. So, do you serve Emma then? Rather, does that mean she's a witch?
She's still a novice, but she is a witch, yes. My job's more to keep an eye on her, though.
We did always get the sense that there was more to Emma than meets the eye. Guess we were right. But her being a witch? It's surprising. But then again, the more I think about it, the more it makes perfect sense.
What's with the goofy grin?
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, let's get going.
Digging up them holes, dig it. What's over here? What? Oh. Double strike? I don't remember that. Proxy puppet, I think that stops you from getting KO'd once and then it breaks or something. I don't know.
I hope everyone at the Academy's safe and sound. Not to mention Elise, Princess Alphen, and Prince Oliver, too.
I will say that,
I need to take a deep breath and keep calm.
Prince
I can start figuring things out once I get a little farther down.
Prince Oliver is
About
one
time.
character in this game that does not join our party to my knowledge. which, is understandable, but another high-profile character does join our party for a little while, and that particular character is particularly bad. I said it.
Could it be?
I knew it! I've been here before. Master Ka-Fi brought me here as part of my training.
That's the name of your former instructor, right?
Yeah. He was the founder of the 8 Leaves One Blade School of Swordsmanship that I follow. His full name's Master Yoon Ka-Fi, though most just know him as the Sword Hermit. Man, when was the last time I came here? Must have been, I don't know, 5 years ago. In fact, if I remember right, my hometown of Ymir is only a few hours away.
Oh, really? Well, that's convenient. Wanna head there? We might be able to get there by sundown.
If we hurry, yeah? As soon as we get to Ymir, I want to try and gather information on what's been going on. What was that? It feels like it's coming closer!
It couldn't be.
Get used to that roar. We'll hear it a lot, and it doesn't make any sense for these monsters.
It's a magic knight!
You know what that thing is?
They're magic golems made during the Dark Ages, and they're incredibly strong. Damn it, what's one doing here? Ugh, we need to get out of here, now! You don't stand a chance against it on your own.
Maybe not. But that's not going to stop me from trying.
You idiot! You're still recovering! You don't...
We'll see about that.
I'm sorry. She said we don't stand a chance, we're stupid.
All I know is that it's standing between me and everyone I care about.
Oh, Reen starts at level 40.
So if getting to them means taking this thing on, so be it!
For reference, I ended this game at like level 141, I think, so I gained like 100 levels.
Unbelievable.
Also, I took less time to beat this game than the first one. So,
Bring it on.
But not by much. Probably take about another
My
30
turn.
days or so to beat. As a side note, make sure you scan all the enemies in this area. The game starts you off with 5 battle scopes. And you can come back here, but it's just get them out of the way so that you don't have to come back here. Guess we'll just go for regular attack. 1 damage.
Here I go.
Saying I don't stand it. We're gonna check out his
My turn.
his new one. So we have Azure Flame Slash. Before I think it was just Azure Blade or something. But let's check out Termination Slash Dawn. This one's awesome.
My blade will cleave ignorance and light the way. Termination slash! Dawn!
Traditional anime fashion. I don't know if we're supposed to beat it or not.
My attacks are barely putting a dent into
Even
it.
though I put it at 1 HP.
close to Ymir too.
I told you this would happen. Get back!
Celine!
Not today, buddy!
That's
Yeah, but where?
Cross Crusade.
See you later. Cross Crusade!
I got it! You probably don't recognize the guy's voice who's casting that, but we know that character. Oh, look at that.
Are we safe?
Who did that? Reen! Reen!
Oh my gosh, no. Not them. What are they doing here? I knew it was Tobal, but them? Forgot all about them.
Whew! Made it without a second to spare. Good to see you're still in one piece.
I'm so glad we hurried. I don't want to even imagine what could have happened if we weren't in time. You aren't hurt, are you?
Your Highness? And Tobal? And...
Reen, stay right there!
Ninja repelled down the mountain.
Please, tell me you're all right. You look so exhausted. Who's she?
Elise? It's really
How do
you.
you not know who she is? You've been following us around for months.
I feel like I'm dreaming. I never would have expected you to come all the way out here.
Reen, please! There's no need to speak right now. Save your strength. We'll take you back to Ymir just as soon as we've seen to your injuries.
I'm just so glad you're all right. But how did you know I was here?
Man, you bodied the enemy and then...
As my consciousness began to fade, I heard a distinct voice resound at the back of my mind. A voice with all the gravity of steel, and yet a strange sense of familiarity, of warmth. And as I listened, I could feel myself being beckoned towards the wheel of fortune.
Dost thou desire the power?
What's up, Valimar? Oh, I don't know if we'll watch this or not. We'll have to see. Yeah, Crow is in this game, in case you didn't know. Okay, we'll watch this, I guess. We do meet up with all of our old squad members. In the first game, I ran with Reen, Eustace, Elliot, and Emma. And I had a power team that could not be stopped. It was great. Eustace is just the perfect battle mage. He can do decent, non-magic combat, melee combat, and he also has really good spells. Yeah, it's and then obviously just Emma and and Elliot are just super good casters. And here's some of the villains. Duvali, Zeno and Leonidas. You get some names on them. McBurn. Man, they showing some characters that we're not going to see for quite some time here. Altina, Orion. And there we go, Duke Cayenne. And of course, Rufus. By him too. Who knows what he's going to be up to and why he was lumped up with the villains. Well, I guess his father is part of the noble faction, so I suppose he'd be a villain by association.
Where am I now? Celine, this looks just like my room.
And welcome to Ymir.
I knew it. I'm back in Ymir. I'm finally back
We
home.
will come here a lot, so get used to this town.
My memories are kind of hazy now, but I think that means everything that happened in the mountains.
Why'd it get so cold all of a sudden? Oh, you finally woke up?
Yeah, just a second ago. How about you? Feeling better after a cat nap?
I guess. I slept more than I meant to, actually. You're awake.
You just barging in.
Elise! Good morning. Actually, it's probably closer to noon now, isn't it? Elise?
Oh, I'm so happy that you're awake. You don't know how scared I was. There was all that chaos in the capital, and then we lost all contact with you. We had no idea where you were. I'm just so relieved.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for worrying you so much, Elise.
No, you don't need to apologize. I knew that somewhere out there you were all right, and that you'd come back safe. Welcome home, Rean.
It's good to be back. And thanks.
I see our two little lovebirds are as Twitter-pated as ever.
Whatever that means.
Pardon? Good morning, Rean. And to you as well, Elise.
Hey there. Just swinging by to see how you're holding up.
You're here too, Your Highness? I'm really not dreaming then.
Oh, you're so silly, Rean. I would have thought the warmth of your dear sister pressed against your chest was proof enough of that. Your Highness, please!
What's up, Toval?
Well, I'm just glad you're up. How are you feeling? Still sore? You've been fast asleep since we brought you back here yesterday.
I don't have any serious injuries, at least. But I doubt I'd be able to say that if you hadn't come when you did. Thanks, Toval.
I suppose I owe you my thanks, too. That art of yours didn't come a moment too soon.
You're both very welcome.
Do they just not think it's weird that a cat is talking to them right now? Because that should be something that they should be particularly alarmed about. Just saying.
I just didn't want to give these two young ladies anything to cry about.
Aww.
Who dat? Oh.
Dad!
The
Mom!
parents. Oh, they didn't even get their own voice actors for this. There's going to be a couple things that we can actually do in this town. One, they have a hot spring that will restore all HP, MP, and CP. And it's not that one. That one, don't worry about that one. And throughout my regular playthrough, I came back here a lot to use that because it's just really good. The foot bath does the same thing, but it just takes time. Nobody has time for that. Nobody. There's also a snowboard course that you can take. Tio Schwarzer. And just in case, this game is, well, it deals more heavily with Divine Knight battles, or I should say Valimar versus Soldats. Not necessarily the Azure Knight versus the Ashen Knight. Generally, you know, those battles are the weakest point of the game. Not to say that they're bad or anything like that, but when you stack up everything that this game has to offer, in my opinion, you know, the we'll just call them Gundam battles because it's easier. You know, it usually ranks towards the bottom for me. Mostly because, as mentioned in the first game, there's no way for you to know what to look for until you do trial and error, and by the time you get that trial and error figured out, you've probably already lost the battle, regrettably. Alright, give us the lowdown. It's been a month. Hey, what's going on, Smiggy? Can only donate with PayPal. I think so. Checking. Yes. I would have to verify my identity for credit card use. I ain't got time for all that right now. So I just left it with the PayPal. Hopefully nobody is interested in donating with PayPal. I won't have to worry about it. But how you been doing, Smiggy? Notice you've been playing some Rainbow Six. Okay, so a bunch of our people have escaped Trista. Sarah probably included, but it's just a rumor, so no guarantees. I foiled you again, Smiggy. I appreciate the sentiment, though. Lots of work and less video games. I know how that is. was actually a real big struggle today to figure out what I was going to play. Kind of just defaulted to this one for today. Figure out if we'll continue it tomorrow or start another game. Not sure yet. But so far it's been going good for me. Nothing to complain about. Excited for E3 coming up. Really looking forward to all the announcements and what I have to look forward to in the future for games. I still don't have a Nintendo Switch yet. I want one of those eventually. And we begin the prologue. Alright. So, first order of business, talk to the Pops. That's Laura's dad. Courageous is the airship that he was the captain of. And just to mention it again, we do not get to meet Master Kafei in this game, at least knowingly. Perhaps we meet him and he's disguised as someone else, but I wouldn't know if he was that said person. I would assume Rean would recognize him. Hardly anybody in this game hides their face. So, yeah. It looks like his hair color changed again. His hair... I must be going crazy. I must be going crazy. How you liking your job, by the way, Smiggy? Is it good working? Or are you just working to work? Alright. That's all we can do here. So we'll go down over here and talk to the talking cat and Elise.
Well, it's quite cold outside, so I thought I'd come and give Celine some warm milk. I keep telling her that she doesn't need to go out of her way for me, but she won't listen. The steam here is plenty to keep me warm. Oh no, that wouldn't do at all. You saved my brother's life. At least allow me to try and make your stay here in Ymir a comfortable one. I told her nothing of the sort. I keep trying to tell her it's not true, but she won't believe a word I say. Is something the matter? I'd really rather you didn't act like I saved his life, though. Besides, if anything, I should be the one who owes you. What do you mean? Nothing. Forget I said anything.
I don't remember what she means by that.
The milk's cooled down a little now, so I'm going to have some. Thank you.
Unless she means Elise's trek into the old schoolhouse when she followed Celine down there. No. All right.
Don't give me that look. I wouldn't have let her in there if I didn't think it was safe, you know? I was desperate. You just had such a half-hearted reaction to that door, so I started getting impatient and... She wasn't in any danger, honestly. The Guardian in there was designed not to attack people unrelated to the trial. It didn't touch her even when she was right in front of it, right? That's proof enough. I'm sorry, okay? I never should have done it to begin with. Emma's lectured me over and over about it, too. I'm not sure why you're whispering to one another, but regardless, I want you to know how much I appreciate what you did. Like I said before, I want to make your stay a comfortable one. Whatever you need, please don't hesitate to ask. It's okay, really. And, sorry. Why are you sorry?
You're too soft, Rean. Alright, we'll wrap up here and go talk to Princess Alphen.
Why, hello, Rean! You're looking rather well today. Much better than you were yesterday, at any rate. Oh, not at all. I've been simply loving my stay here. The scenery is stunning. The hot springs are oh so soothing. To say nothing of your mother's spectacular cooking. I'm having the time of my life here. I almost envy Elise for growing up in such a wonderful place.
Sure you do.
On top of all that, I was able to reunite with you here. Oh, and meet a mysterious talking cat, too. Not everyone gets to do that now, do they? I still haven't had the pleasure of meeting that Ashen Knight of yours, however. Perhaps I might have the chance once he wakes up? I suppose I can dream. I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to be royalty. I shouldn't be getting all worked up about something like this, but just thinking of what my family must be going through is just too much to bear. Cedric and we had a fight on the morning it all happened. I was planning to make up with him that evening, but I...
Suck it up. Got better things to worry about.
Thank you. I'm fine now. I hope I don't sound ungrateful, but I think you should be spending more time with Elise rather than me. This is your first chance in a while to spend some quality time together. I'd hate to take that away from her.
Yeah, the world's being, invaded, and, you finally have a chance to spend time with your sister. I mean, just ignore the world around you, and, you'll have a great time.
That's not exactly what I meant. Oh, this is so difficult on a fair maiden's heart, I hope you know. You're just making me wish you were my brother all the more.
What a creepy child. Okay. I think, is this the one? Yeah. Where are you? What's up, Mr. Chef? My creativity is infinite. And we get a new recipe book. Doesn't really make much sense to lose all of our possessions. We were inside Valimar, which means that they would just be inside Valimar, which would not make them lost. It would make them safe. Just a thought. Tavern. Need to go talk to Tobal. At the bar.
If you've come to thank me for saving your butt again, save it. I'm just glad I made it in time. Princess Alphen and that sister of yours are the ones you should be talking to. You were on their minds this whole time. About that. I wasn't actually the one who found you. 2 days ago, I got a call out of nowhere on my Arcus. They gave me this crazy amount of detail on exactly where to find you. Then they just hung up. Didn't even say who they were.
We do learn who gave Reen's location later on down the line.
I figured it couldn't hurt to go take a look. And sure enough, there you were. Wish I could tell you. I couldn't even recognize their voice. Nah, that's not really true. It was kind of familiar. Maybe. Whatever. No use dwelling on it. Right now, we've got bigger problems to tackle than mystery callers. There's the war, for starters.
Where'd your voice acting go, man? Oh, bugs me so much. It's like, just go all out or just don't do it at all. Come on. Or at least keep the scene consistent. are you pointing to those people? So I guess I'll just say it now, since the game made that really strange allusion to Phantom Thief B and Vita Clotilde. But they are members of Ouroboros. I don't know why. I still don't know why the game would essentially tell us that right now. But yeah. Kind of strange. Alright, here's Annabelle. Told you that she would be important in the next game as our fishing person. And if you don't remember her from the first game, we met her in Legram when we wanted to catch the golden trout or salmon or whatever. And she challenged us to see who would find it first. We found it first, turned it in for a side quest, yada yada. That we did. One of the reasons why I chose Notebook over
Oh, I could probably fish here.
the money is because I wouldn't have to catch all the fish again. And I really do not want to catch all the fish again.
Not bad.
Let's see. I didn't know that this could happen this early. I'm sure I turned in all of those. We have one of those. You can actually see one of the changes to the gems here. So these ones used to give 30 strength. And I want to say 10% chance. Interesting. Very interesting. I could be wrong though. Alright, we're gonna return to town here. Right quick. Because there's a couple little miscellaneous things that we could do. First order of business. Oh. First order of business. We need to buy... Oh, let's just try to buy these. If you don't have enough money, come back and buy them. But make sure you pick them up. Both of them. You know, grab some battle scopes and whatnot. And we're gonna go explore over here. Okay, maybe not. The left is Phoenix Wings. What do I need to go over there for? What do you want, man? Yeah, I was just in here, man. As mentioned, he can, or we could do that at any time for free. And it is... Oh, I actually have to do it, don't I? Yep, I actually have to do it. But yeah, this is the best recovery option in the game, and use it every chance you get. It's worth. There will be a method later on in the game where we can come back here as many times as we need to, and I suggest you take advantage of that. When it's appropriate, of course. You know, if you're at the end of a dungeon and you're about to fight the final boss and you need, you know, some CP or whatever, you know, you're not gonna walk all the way out of the dungeon to do that. I don't know if you were a joke. You know, I mean, you did body him when he wasn't trying, so at least there's that. feeling sorry for himself. Come on, man. Get some confidence.
Rean? Sorry if I'm bothering
Shouldn't you be in a different section?
I heard you were here. So I thought that perhaps I could come and join you. Please, we're siblings. There's no need to feel so self-conscious. And you must be exhausted after all that's happened. So I thought the least I could do was come and wash your back for you. The water's nice and toasty, huh? Truth be told, I haven't taken a dip here for some time. I'd forgotten how pleasant it was to sit here and admire the snow.
The water effects are actually kind of impressive. Kind of. Except when you look, like, around the parts of the body that are above the water, and then you realize that those are being distorted too. But, yeah, other than that.
He's always been a heavy drinker. To say nothing of the fact that Father can never turn down the opportunity to help him finish a bottle or three whenever he visits.
Yeah, that's really weird that it does that. It makes no sense.
Oh no, not at all. That wasn't why I came here at all. It's just that...
It's not like their reflection goes over there.
What do you mean? That's not...
This is the game where we learn more about his turbo mode. I don't think we learn everything about it, but we do learn a lot more than we knew beforehand. Turbo mode being the unofficial name for it.
Stop. Do you seriously mean all that you've just said? The right to be treated kindly? And who exactly decides who has that right, whatever that's supposed to be? I don't look out for you because I expect something in return or because I want you to defend me. Acts of kindness aren't debts to be repaid. I look out for you because I care about you, because you're important to me. And I'm sure that Mother, Father, Master Kafai, your classmates, and all of your other acquaintances feel the same. So please, from the bottom of my heart, please don't say that you don't have the right to be treated kindly. Of course you do. You just don't realize it. You care so much about the people who matter to you. So why can't you understand that those people care just as much about you? Think back to that day when you were separated from your classmates. What kind of expressions did they have when you parted from them?
They had the smiles of suicide on them, as they knew they would be riding into battle against a foe they could not defeat. Except for the Gaius and that other person, Fee. They knew they had a big battle that they were going to lose.
I think so too, Rean. You don't need to thank me. I didn't do anything. All I did was remind you of something you already knew. It was your time at the academy that gave you what you needed. I admit, I am a little envious of your classmates, though. I'm always proud of you, you know? And of course I will. I see all's well that ends well.
What is she doing here?
Your Highness? Hope you don't mind us barging in. What brings you here? I heard that you were both here from Toval, so I thought I might come along and see how everything was going. Besides, how could I pass up a chance to help cheer up Rean? And oh, what a heartwarming sight I happened to stumble upon during my humble quest. Considering you were waiting for the perfect time to make your grand entrance, stumbling is a stretch. Were you listening in the whole time? Elise, have you ever known me to be so unladylike? But I see you've done a fine enough job for the both of us. Oh, the bond between siblings is truly a miraculous thing. Not only do you share an unwavering kinship, but you'll always have the tender embrace of skinship within reach. I'm so jealous. Oh, come now, Rean. This is the bath. Ranks are stripped once our clothes are, as far as I'm concerned. That being said, may I join Elise in washing your back as well? This would make the perfect chance for us to finally strengthen our bond as honorary siblings. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh my gosh.
Your Highness, please!
Can we move on? Thank you. No. We're supposed to move on.
I'm sorry, okay? About, you know, things. I'm not exactly all that cognizant of human feelings and the like. Emma often points out as much. But thinking back, I have done some things that were probably quite insensitive in your eyes. Huh?
Oh my gosh, they animated the ears for that pet? Oh my gosh.
Forgive you? Why would I need to? I really don't get you sometimes. What was that? That sounded like... I had a feeling Toval's art wasn't enough to finish
About
it
it
off.
falling down the freaking mountain.
But the fact it's still active isn't the only problem. It sounds like it's coming this way.
Yeah, I'll just one-shot it to 1 hit point again. No problem. Oh, no. No. You're staying behind. I don't think so. Alright. Tell the Pops to have her stand down. She gonna get stepped on. Hey look, his hair changed colors again. It must be the lighting. Yeah. Well, you could tie her up and hang her from a tree and come back to get her when we're done killing the monster. More like it's more economical to whatchamacallit. Let's see. I think I can afford you to have you close to the front lines here. Let's see. She has the Ares quartz. You have the wing quartz. I think Ares is a good one. Quartz or wing, not so much. We went up this way thanks to Blue Blanc? What? I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. I just played this game, or that game. Oh, so this game... Let this play out first. There you go. Thank God. So this game has the fishing spot on the map. First game does not. So we're gonna set up links here. Looks like we're gonna go with Tobal for now. And as you can see, we have 7 Link abilities this time instead of 5. And Overdrive is those orbs, I believe. I'm actually going to equip some quartz right now. So bear with me here. Worry about that in a second. I think they buffed this as well. So I remember this going 3, 6, 9. Now it's 4, 8, 12. Sure, we'll give you that. Pay no mind to those gems there at the bottom. I'll explain those someday. Revolution. Oh. That'll be handy. Oh, those give ATS now, eh? I was looking for a very specific gem. Burn 2? There it is. Carnage. This gem is insane. As a matter of fact, we're gonna swap it out for this. We won't get you. You won't normally get this gem for quite some time, but my goodness, this gem is crazy. I don't really care about these two. They are insignificant.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. My turn. Second form. Gale.
Really?
I'm up.
Oh, that's what overdrive does.
Please allow me.
So,
I couldn't be more pleased with the
overdrive is really, really, really good. And it's super good with casters. But you have to be linked with the person. But if you have Eustace, who has the art support link ability, man, it's just way too good. All right, come on. Oh yeah, that's an item that he has on him. And we can never take this off of him, but later on in the game, we do get an option to get it from him.
Are you all right, Elise?
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine.
Just warms your heart, does
but
Let's get him.
It's...
Let's move.
Take a look at some of the other stuff.
Sure thing.
What do you got? To show some of Toval's stuff.
1, 2. You're off balance. Got you. You nailed it, Reed.
Thanks. That was all you.
I don't remember what I was saying.
Oh, what a splendid chest!
I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, but I didn't choose him at the time because there was other stuff going on that I could have.
The advantage is ours.
Gotten.
Here I go.
Let's see. So we've seen everything but Autumn Leaf Cutter.
There. Ha!
So same old, pretty much.
Ready to go.
I can do this. I couldn't be more pleased with the outcome.
Sit. Ha!
Alright, moving on. We're gonna be coming back to this area a lot. Mostly because we...
Oh, dead end? We should cross the bridge we just...
yeah, we come back to this area a lot.
We must cleave through.
And...
Here I go.
Just, oh my gosh. They made it so that Gale... Holy crap.
Second form.
It's not centered on everybody. I can't believe it.
Please, allow me.
Alright, what do you got?
There. Shall we move on?
Alright, Zarin powder. I think that has a quartz in it. Or a master quartz, that is.
Let's get him.
I can't believe that Gale's not centered on it. It makes it so good.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Well, much better than I remember it being. Oh. Hello. I was wondering if everything was going to be too loud. Try that for right now. Hopefully everything that I've been saying has been heard. Is he supposed to be in his... whatchamacallit clothes?
The wind seems to be picking up.
We should hurry before the sun begins to set.
Those little frozen palm dudes are kind of jerks. But yeah, we'll be coming back to this area so many times for fishing, for new monsters. I think that's about it. The chests might respawn? I don't remember. We'll find out later on. Yeah, Valimar fights thing. Valimar ain't
What a splendid
able to do
chest!
that. He ain't got no. Okay, that flower there is just there, I guess.
It sounded close.
Let's get yourselves ready.
Yes, give me that Sepis. We don't need to save. What? Come on. We'll come back to this specific spot, I think several times. We'll find out why later on, of course. But, Ymir is basically the hub town for us. More or less. I came from close by. It was actually just about 30 feet from you. Do they ever explain why the Magic Knights come after Reen and not Crow? I don't remember. I don't think they explained that.
Stay sharp, guys.
My turn.
Let's see if we can one-shot.
Burn to ash. Fall!
Not even close.
Now's our chance. Gotcha.
Please, allow me!
Sure thing.
Check out Dizzying Blow.
Now!
Got you!
Yeah!
Not bad damage. Oh, right. I forgot those guys do
My
that.
turn.
Ha! Now! Gotcha!
Please, allow me!
Let's just do that again.
There!
Ready to go.
And Sphere Break.
Try this.
Really a slingshot?
My turn.
Do another one of these.
Burn to ash. Fall!
Oh, we got him.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Never stood a chance. There are some Magic Knights out there that will increase the defense and attack and heal themselves, and it makes them just impossible to deal with. So just be prepped. These Magic Knights are no joke. Okay.
Heed my call. Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Command acknowledged. Or does it just say acknowledged? Acknowledged. And I will spoil it right now. We don't get a weapon for Valimar for some time. And it's not until the end of the game that we actually get a custom weapon for him. It's a real pain in the butt to actually get a weapon for Valimar.
What's that sound?
Am I seeing things?
And I suppose that's this game's way of making it so that we're not too strong. And I imagine that our fights with Valimar are not going to be boosted by all the levels that we have. I don't know how the fights work,
Yeah, he's recovered enough to fend off this guy.
statistic-wise.
Try and actually win this time, got it?
Not a problem. I'm counting on you, Valimar. Our target's the Magic Knight right in front of
And
us.
the girl in the black hair.
Acknowledged. However, operational time is limited to a maximum of 300 seconds. Caution is advised.
So this is the Ashen Knight? I'd heard about it fighting against the Alliance forces trying to take over Trista, but wow, this is something else.
Are you really moving that, Reen?
Elise, Tova, I'll take care of this. Stay back.
Roger that. Come on, Missy. We're gonna be in danger if we stay here.
All right.
Oh, they do give us another thing to use in these battles, which is a huge help. I will say that. Makes them better.
I'll have to rely on the unarmed form this time too, but that's fine by me. Okay, here goes!
You can't just, grab one of this guy's swords.
All right.
Too
You
easy.
ready?
Interesting.
Now!
Wow. Get destroyed.
It's working. Keep it up.
Time! Let's go! Time!
That's it. Just a little more.
Let's go! Time!
Well, good body. And still can't skip that death animation. We're seeing a lot of that death animation. I really should have put a patch for that. Quick, grab its sword! Quickly, no! I guess we're stuck in this thing until he gets enough mana. If, you know, you reach that point in your lifetime. Yeah, his second piloting run, and he's doing better. First time he got bodied, the second time he didn't get bodied.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Hey, Vita.
That can't be.
Oh, not now.
And, Grianos? I think that's the bird's name.
Rianos!
It's the bird I saw in the Capitol.
Hello there, darling. Miss me? It's so lovely to see you again, Reen.
Is that bird talking?
After Celine, a bird shouldn't be any more surprising.
I was gonna say pretty much that exact same thing.
You've got some nerve showing yourself, Vita. Although not enough nerve to show up in person, apparently. So what does Ouroboros' oh so amazing second Anguis, the Azure Abyss herself, want with us?
I wonder why they just dropped that knowledge, like, just so nonchalantly like that.
What's an Anguis?
One of Ouroboros' top brass.
Title card? Title card.
It's nice to see you again too, Celine. And while I know of them, I can't say I recall ever being formally introduced to Reen's adorable sister or that handsome bracer with you. I'm sorry that our first meeting had to be through my familiar.
Huh?
Misty. No. I suppose I should call you Vita now. How did you know we were here?
We've been trying to find the whereabouts of the Ashen Knight for quite a while, you see. We've been searching for the past month since the Civil War began without any luck. But then we sensed an active magic knight in this area, and that was what finally led us to you.
I wasn't expecting our location to be discovered this quickly.
I got to see your battle with Crow too, incidentally. For it being the first time you've ever piloted a knight, you did rather well. If we're being objective, though, it was more akin to a tiger swatting away at a cub.
What are Crow and that Azure Knight doing now anyway? What happened to everyone at the Academy?
I'm sure they're fine, Reen.
Relax, bro.
Crow's been keeping himself very, very busy. The Noble Alliance forces see him as their little joker. They call him the Azure Chevalier now. I'm afraid I don't know anything about your classmates, though. Emma's in hiding now, too. Still, if you want to know that badly...
That didn't sound good.
That sounded like gunfire.
Uh-oh. I wasn't expecting them to arrive so soon. It sounds like the Jaegers hired by Duke Alborea are here. I'm guessing it's only a matter of time now before Princess Alphen is taken into their custody.
Jaegers? In Ymir?
Her Highness?
Damn it.
I can assure you that I have nothing to do with what's happening over there. I think you're going to want to hurry, though. Perhaps if you run fast enough, you might be able to get back in time.
Vita, up to no good. But there's your confirmation. She's part of Ouroboros. She's
How dare she act like this is all some game?
the second something. I know who the first is. I'm not gonna tell you who that person is.
Let it go, Celine. We've got to hurry.
Yeah, Her Highness and the rest of Ymir are in real danger if we don't get moving.
Right.
We know who number 2 and number 9 is. Number 9 is Sharon. Number 2 is Vita. Vita.
I wonder which Jaeger Corps we're dealing with here.
I really hope everyone's all right.
Let's just hurry. Sit!
Oh, I went the wrong way. This the right way? Die, you pest.
Sit!
Like fireworks going off or something. That or a really muffled machine gun. So they addressed the plot hole right there. This game is actually pretty good about covering up its or addressing its plot holes with relatively reasonable things. Anguis, that's what they call them. I will say that we do fight the first Anguis. And we'll just say that the first Anguis is probably the most powerful person in this game. This is the wrong way, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think anybody in this game is more powerful than the first Anguis.
I can hear more.
Why does this have to be happening?
They might just be warning shots. Try and stay calm.
Are we going to make it in time?
To the death. No. To the pain. Oh, dang, man. Well, remember when I said this is going to be our hub and we're going to come back here a lot? Well, I lied. The town actually burns down. And no, we do not get the option of rebuilding it. That's a big sword. Auntie. Oh. T.O. Schwarzer failing to take out even a single Jaeger. All right, you got one. Ho ho, Alf getting caught. Oh, you dead.
It sounded like a machine gun.
There's fire everywhere.
Damn it. Looks like we're up against some pretty high-ranking Jaegers here.
Your Highness!
Yeah. As soon as we meet Rain's parents, they die. Sorry. Uh-oh. You activated turbo mode. I'm about to go ham on some suckers.
The hell?
Reed, no!
What the? How?
Killing or breaking all the weapons and everything.
Reed?
Die. Whoa. He's a monster.
Reed! Reed, don't! Don't lose yourself to anger! That will only lead to a repeat of what happened 8 years ago!
We don't need it.
He's still breathing. Your father's
We don't
alive,
need to hear the
Green.
grunting.
Hang in there. I'll do first aid right away.
Lady Schwarzer is just fine,
Oh, okay,
too.
the parents are fine.
She was knocked unconscious, but I don't see any injuries. She's okay. Auntie Lucia, stay with us! Oh, thank goodness. Are you back to normal?
Well, his hair is black again.
Reem, speak to me. Are you alright?
Well, he's not laying on the ground with gunshot wounds.
Sorry, Elise.
Not sorry.
I lost control of myself again.
It's alright. It's alright. You came back to me in the end. And that's all that matters.
Elise, I'm sorry. I really am.
No, man, you can go into turbo mode anytime you want.
Auntie Lucia! Are you alright, Auntie Lucia? Yes, I'm fine. And it's all because of you and your family. I can't even begin to thank you enough. Well, I'm glad she's in no mortal danger. Toval, what about
Guys,
Father?
the town is still on fire?
I've given him some first aid, but he was injured pretty severely.
Yeah, your first aid removed all the blood from the ground, too.
We should get him to somewhere he can receive proper treatment as soon as possible.
No.
Dad.
Honestly, some people have no patience.
I should have known that she would have stuck around.
Vita, you...
What do you want with us this time?
I had some concerns about how things were over here, so I decided to come and have a look. Duke Alberea's really gone and done it this time. It's obvious that he really wants to get ahead of Duke Cayenne, but this isn't the most prudent way to do it.
You act like he's not one of your allies.
Now, there's no need to take your anger out on me. I can't undo what's already happened, but if it will help, I can at least clear up his mess for you.
What?
It's time to sleep, my children. Fall into a loving oblivion, cradled in your merciful mother's arms.
A lullaby?
No. This is...
Zombies!
You will descend the mountain as you are, and you will report to Duke Alberea that you found nothing out of the ordinary.
Yes, Mother.
We will.
Oh my.
Unbelievable. So this is what you witches are capable of, is it?
It's the least I could do after all the trouble you've been through. Duke Alberea is unlikely to doubt what they tell him, so this village shouldn't be targeted again for a while. Although, I'm guessing a gesture like this pales in comparison to what I would have to do to earn your forgiveness.
Forgiveness? See, you lied to us. You said you were an opera singer.
Misty,
And a radio host.
Don't be taken in by her sweet talk. She doesn't do things like this out of kindness.
She doesn't.
Targets in sight.
Hello there.
What?
Elise, Your Highness!
Shit! Was she here the whole time?
Just drop that bomb.
Now that was silly of you, wasn't it? You should never take your eyes off the princess you're meant to be protecting. As far as knights go, I'm afraid you failed spectacularly in nearly every regard.
Please, let me go! Targets apprehended successfully. Targets identified as Objective 1 and Objective 2. Mission complete.
Dang, we don't get to know what he says either.
Who are you? And what do you want? And why does that thing you're on look just like Eric Getlum?
It really does. I take it you being with her means you're an enforcer or something?
I don't comprehend your question.
She's not with Ouroboros, actually. She's a behind-the-scenes helper of sorts who was donated to the Noble Alliance by an anonymous benefactor. Think of her as yet another ally of the Alliances, much like ourselves, Zephyr, and the Imperial Liberation Front.
Couldn't ask for a more terrifying lineup right there.
If you like, you can think of me as the Wicked Witch. while she's the Black Rabbit guiding my steps with every adorable hop.
Stop messing around! Lady Clotilde, please give the order to retreat. There is no need to remain here any longer.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Let's be going.
Oh, you sly witch, you, Vita. Taking us by surprise.
Rean! Rean! Rean!
Elise! Your Highness!
Bye. Never want to see you again.
Stop! Stop! Bring them back!
Our story is well underway. There will be many obstacles waiting for you. But struggle on and overcome them. And I'm sure that, eventually, you'll reach the stage where the Azure Chevalier awaits. Don't let me down, Rean Schwarzer.
I won't let it end this way! Hang in there, you two! I'm coming for you! I promise!
Poor guy, you know. Almost loses his parents. Almost loses his sister. Or, well, losing his sister. What's going on over here? One of those villain scenes. I really like getting those. Always fun to see what the villains are up to. The Pantagruel. All right, Rufus.
Has something wondrous caught your eye?
Well, if it isn't Duke Cayenne and the Azure Chevalier.
Marvelous, isn't it, Rufus? Does it not bring you joy to look down upon our land from such great heights? Especially when one considers our victory in the war that rages on it, all but in our grasp.
I'm afraid I have far too much on my mind at the moment to take in such pleasures. But the war is indeed raging on, just as you say. And with every day that passes, I worry more for the people of my father's province caught up in it.
So young, and yet you've already adopted such a delightful perspective. It's clear to me now why your father holds you in such high esteem. Had I a son like you, then I too would take notice of the achievements you've curried in the war thus far.
You flatter me, sir. Green though I may be, I intend to do all in my power to carry out your will as Supreme Commander of the Noble Alliance.
Please! I am Supreme Commander, yes, but I wouldn't permit merely anyone to take the position of Chief of Staff. Rest assured, you have earned my favor. We are both equally burdened to guide this conflict to a swift conclusion, all for the good of the common people who suffer from it. If only they understood the lengths we go to for them. And on that note, I assume you've already decided on how we will be proceeding?
At present, 60% of the nation is under our control. But on the other hand, the Imperial Army still has a full 50% of its military might remaining. The key to our victory lies in deciding how best to divide the remaining armored divisions between the East and West.
Excellent. Our Alliance forces have you, as well as the Panzer Soldats. We have General Aurelia and Brigadier General Wallace, two of the finest soldiers the provincial armies have ever seen. To say nothing of the Azure Diva and the countless other allies lending us their aid. Our victory is only a matter of time. Wouldn't you agree, Crow?
I wouldn't get too comfortable if I were you.
What's up, Crow?
Just so we're on the same page here, Divine Knights aren't omnipotent or anything. Ordine isn't going to be wiping fortresses like Corellia off the map in an instant the way Crossbell's Ion did. They're not that mind-bogglingly powerful, sorry to say.
Come now, Crow. You're so modest. Well, no matter. We needn't concern ourselves with Crossbell for the present. Gileath Osborne has fallen. No longer will we be plagued by that detestable man and his foolish ideals. However, his loathsome legacy still lives on. And this great nation has been filled with undesirable pollutants as a result of him and his followers. Our primary task shall be to wash away the filth and restore Erebonia to its rightful, glorious form. A land ruled by nobles.
As you wish.
I nearly forgot. Regarding the other Chevalier, I'm in the midst of pondering if there is a way to get him to join us. And being that you're such a close friend of his, your assistance may be required at some point. Give it some thought, won't you?
Understood.
What are you planning, Cayenne?
You don't think it'll be quite as easy as our friend the Duke does, do you? I can see it written all over your face.
Afraid not. The army isn't the only thing we need to worry about. Not with the RMP and the intelligence division at large. Then there's the fact we couldn't catch the Crimson Wings. Whatever other potential threats piling up on the side. Plus, you know, your brother's out there too. It's way too early to be getting cocky.
My brother is no less a son of the House of Alberea. I'm expecting him to show me the best he can muster. And I don't doubt he'll come at me with everything he's got. But ultimately... Unforeseen circumstances are exactly the reason we carry only the finest insurance. Are they not, dear ladies and gentlemen?
There's the crew. We will fight every single one of those people up there.
Still, this is how wars are fought.
Whatever, so long as we get to have our fun.
Just don't forget. We're not here for you. We won't be working together forever.
Oh, but the fireworks that will spark from our partnership will be ever so beautiful.
That armored girl there, she's a sucker, but she can hold her own.
Yeah, I guess I can help.
Point taken. I can't see anyone or anything out there having a chance against this group of monsters.
That's the idea. I leave the unseen side of this War of the Lions reenactment in your capable hands. You're up against the Ironbloods, the Crimson Wings, and the Horned Lions. With opponents like that, you needn't hold anything back. Go forth and enjoy your fill of battle.
And all of them are going to be a tough battle. Every single one of them I struggled with. This game does not make... I'm actually worried about New Game Plus Nightmare Mode because those fights are going to be tough. We're actually going to skip this because it's going to get flagged by YouTube and all that other junk. Alright. Well, that's what we're going to end it for today. Probably don't want to... those save files don't spoil anything, thank goodness. But we'll save right there. And we'll be back tomorrow. We'll figure out if we're going to continue on with this. There's probably a decent possibility since we've already started it. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow, 5:30 PST, with video games at the very least. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you tomorrow. Peace.